some melees on the other side here. And wow, okay. So we've got a Maokai now. So assuming we have seen Maokai paired with Senna down towards the bottom side, if it is going to be that fasting Senna, you don't necessarily have the highest DPS team. He's going to be trying to carry a lot of the weight when he jumps into the back line. And the combination of him and, you know, a couple stray Sand Soldiers from Azir should be death for any of the players on SK.
It should be death for GenX right now. Well, very big tower dive. This is just going to be a matter of time. He's going to be able to flash away. Buys a lot of time, in fact. And the kill is secure. Maybe it's just a flex because they have that ability.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a flex option here. Whoa, Kai's going in.
That's the engage, going forward, the knock-up, the absolution, and the damage from the...
I mean, I'd love to see him go for a play, but Shadow is reading this like a book. He's here.
Tempered Fate will buy some time. Teleports are coming in, all three of them. That was a fantastic stun. Kazi's going to be the first one to fall by Zaze's hands. Kaiser is going to be able to get one back and actually crown Humanoid rather. They picked up the kill. 1 for 1, 3 TPs expended, and SK will be able to take some plates, but it looks like Mad Lions will pick the tower up.
Yeah, Rome's going to find that one. His TP was just a few seconds away from coming up here, and with both ADCs actually losing their flash in the last
A little engage there. Small tidbits for any EU Masters fans out there. Zazie and Kazi actually won the 2019 EU Masters. Limit is in so much trouble. We'll be able to take a magical journey. We'll buy some time, but should go down. And it'll be a Rome that gets on the board. He's under siege as well, so Mad Lions, before the 15-minute mark, are pulling ahead.
Yeah, so actually Humanoid in mid lane. Here we go again.
Yeah, slide, glide, divide. You should just play-by-play those in the future.
Yeah, sure.
The engage options are going to make it very difficult for SK.
Look at that teleport flank coming in from Kaiser. Remember, the TPs, they have the deep wards. They're looking for this fight.
They are indeed, and that's already an advantage. GenX is blown up where he stands. Kaiser can still flank with that Cyclone, and he's just looking for the opportunity. Mad Lions get the kill. They get control of the pit, and they'll get themselves a Mountain Drake.
Wow, that was almost deadly right there from the Mad Lion, because I honestly think if SK didn't lose GenX almost immediately, they stay in that fight a little bit longer, and the Kaiser flank was going to be insane. But you see the practice, you know, coming in.
They are showing a level of coordination and proactive play in the last few
down, so they're going to take the top lane tower, but in mid lane, that one getting very low as well. I think Mad Lion's going to be able to finish off on just one more push.
Chain of Corruption willing to use those objectives to press their advantage. Trick right now, maybe the one being caught up. Pillar of Ice comes up. Kaiser hasn't engaged just yet. Trick continues to step back. Chain of Corruption has been fired out. It's Trick that gets the damage. The shield, the true damage is out. Kazi runs for his life. Tempered Fate buys some time, and Limit can't find the kill just yet. Finally, Crown Shot with a piercing arrow will pick up the
It's all about, again, buying space for your backline, or stopping a TP. That's also good.
I mean, this is the pick example that you've just described. Humanoid's going to be able to buy a lot of time. The slide and glide, Emperor's Divide will get thrown out, and eventually Zaze lands the final blow, but
Crown Shot isn't here. He does have teleport, though. Mad Lions are trying to run it down.
All right, Shadow's trying to find a target. The Pillar of Ice will buy some time. Teleport coming in from behind SK Gaming. GenX is caught behind that pillar. That was fantastically placed by Shadow, pinning him against the wall. The Cyclone goes up, and the Showstopper actually throws Kaiser deeper into SK territory. All of a sudden, Kazi comes to clean up. So far, it's a 1 for 2 in favor of Mad Lions. They get themselves further roots. Another great pillar. Trick is in trouble. It's a triple kill for Kazi, and they may be able to put some damage on this tower as well.
Wow, Shadow's pillars have been so on point in this game, especially at picking out Limit right there.
I mean, I want to take a look at the replay if it comes up. Did Shadow pin both GenX and Limits, like, out of their movement options?
I don't think he knows the Bard pillar is there. He's like, no, 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 Zazie, we're going to slow you down, and it stops GenX from going through. That's brutal.
That is so dirty. So well set up by Shadow, and Mad Lions are not done yet. They managed to get themselves another kill on Crown Shot. Every time he's flashless, he is just getting dunked on by all the engage tools. Mad Lions 10. I can't believe it's working. I actually didn't think it was going to happen. It ends up doing it. Humanoid will once again set up another kill onto Trick, and now it's starting to feel a little bit dirty. Turn if they want to. Rome's going to just wait in the wings. He's got that ultimate available to him. And Limit is going to throw out the magical journey. I don't think SK can get close enough.
I don't know what they're going to do here when they don't have a smite to get in the pit. The Bardo will stall it out for the time being here. But if they find the corridor, Humanoid's going to destroy them. Whoa!
That's a lot of damage onto Humanoid. We talked about the range. You can see how the SK comp is supposed to be played. But Baron has been secured by Humanoid. And the rest of the Mad Lions are killing SK. GenX running for his life. Arome manages to get the smash down. It's Kaiser that gets the kill. And
no. I mean, the one weird and wonderful bot lane has worked wonderfully. So I'm going to be very, very excited for that one to see it coming as Rome comes into the back line here.
Trick is going to go golden thanks to the stopwatch, and it's just a matter of time. Kaiser throws out the Cyclone, and while Trick will manage to just dunk down one, it's not enough. It is at the cost of Humanoid's life, but the rest of Mad Lions with the Baron buff down in the bottom lane. They are waiting for some minions to usher in. They're going to now try to defend. I mean, SK just pushing out mid. They've got a big hole to climb their way out of it. I don't think it's plausible.
It's now a bad time to bring up the Humanoid dies in side lane. His team's just like rolling over SK, and the volley's like, wait a second, what's happening here? Well, in the meantime, Mad Lions still going down bot side as Rome interrupts the recalls of 2 or 3 players. I can't even tell up there. I think it's just 2 for SK, and that's going to be tower falling and surely the inhibitor as well.
Yeah, definitely the case. Dragon.
Uh-oh, they're all dead.
I'll give you some time to think about this.
TP.
What does this mean after week 1 for these teams? Kaiser's going to go in, get the Psycho, get a multi-man knockup. Look at all of the AoE damage. Kaiser's still alive for now as the Rome ultimate is going to rattle across and locks them down. Kazi gets another. 2 members of SK are down. Mad Lions pick up the Dragon as well, and they continue to chase. Now Rome's going to look for crown shots.
Oh,
gets delivered
no.
with the blast cone and manages to land yet another kill. Humanoid's flying over the wall, waiting for those cooldowns. He's looking for Genax, sends the Sand Soldier. Not enough just yet. The AP for Genax works out, and Mad Lions looking to set up the final push.
Trevor, when do we add jetpacks to League of Legends? All these players are just flying across the screen. It does not end here for the Mad Lions. Sad Bees as the emotes and looking to close this one out.
Mad Lions with a dominant victory over SK Gaming. The Wukong Senna bottom lane worked out fantastically, and Shadow's Trundle was impeccable. Mad Lions will finish week 1 going 2-1, taking down SK. And now you'll get a chance to answer the question that I posed. We've seen 3 games apiece. Mad Lions have the most impressive game on day 3. And SK, it's a weird draft. It was slightly strange.
Right.
You know, what are our takeaways?
I mean, it's so strange, right? Because they beat an Origin that was early on, but Jarvan's going to scale way better than you into the team fights, especially with that tank build to give a frontline option towards your team here. So looking at it, I think Rogue got pretty much everything they could have asked for. Deny those minions, and it seems like miscommunication on the side of Schalke, because if Inax and Nukes think they can go and interrupt that play down bot side, they go for the dive.
Well, remember Finn playing aggressively and losing his flash earlier makes him a juicy target for Lurok on top of any potential follow-up. Inax and Nuke's flash cooldowns 2/3 of the way towards being available. And the Ocean Dragon will get picked up here by Lurok's. Hansama trying to make his way towards the river, but is zoned out by Inax.
This orange W being off cooldown, there's 3 seconds till it comes back up, so unless he was to pull the trigger right now, I think it's very easy for Odo to react with the W and then EUA.
Well, for this time round, Odo just gets caught out, manages to lock himself into
So
the
you lead
wall.
with the bubble there, but of course, she's playing against the Gangplank, so you don't want to lead with the CC. You want to try and hit him, surprise him with that power. It's going to go down and set themselves up to continue play.
I mean, Odo is so happy right now. Got a CS advantage, got a Sun.
We'll be able to force the flash from Abba.
Flash comes out, and now Odo wants to counter-engage. Pull the Forge God's very good. Lurox manages to get the kick flash, and there's an escape already. The shutdown thanks to the shockwave, and Inspired manages to make his way out. Lawson continues to chase down on Owamne. The battle starts just simply not going to get through the command protect. Odo goes low, below 100. That's a double kill for Lawson. Here comes Inspired. Cataclysm goes down. Portal jump goes out. That's a triple for Lawson and Rogue.
Insane right there. I mean, Lurox gets super hyphy underneath the tower, and Larson says, get on back here. Brings him right back underneath the tower. Gets a triple kill and a mid lane turret off of that play, and all the forward momentum that Schalke had has instantly been shut down by Larson.
And it was Schalke that started that fight. The counter-engage, correction, continued that fight would actually be a better way of saying it.
This is going to be their fight for them. Larson's ult up very soon.
Yes, definitely. True Shot Barrage has already flown through the pit. Now here comes Owamne, chucks out the goat, won't be able to find the knockup. Inside the pit, finds Inspired, he's kicked out by Lurox. The Smite fight is won by Schalke, Dragon number 3. Owamne gets some damage, the shockwave is decent from Larson, but Hansama needs to do more. Inax tries to do it, he can't find the kill. Larson takes him down. So far, it's a 1-for-1. The fight continues as Owamne is forced to dash to safety. Lurox is looking for the Sonic Wave. There's a lot of damage coming forward from Hansama and lost to back away. And Finn does as well. Dragon goes to Schalke, 1-to-1 kills.
Okay, so a lot of things just happened there. Lurox Lurox comes up clutch on the smite in this one. And right at the start, like Roger trying to stall out, but Hansama very low off the bat, doesn't have any lifesteal built up just yet. So they're kind of scattered at the start as Inspired just tries to tease his way into this pit to try and steal it away. So Rogue aren't really going for a team fight at this point. Inspired is kind of sacrificing himself, jumping on in here. But then Inax, this is the problem when he is set behind. He just does no damage. Hansama lives through all of it, even with red gun, white gun, which is the best DPS combo you can have for single targets on the champion. He isn't quite able to cut on through it, and Rogue are able to trade a kill.
Oh man, so Inax needs some more time, needs some more items. You can see throughout the course of that team fight, despite dealing 2,400, Larssen Shockwave and command attacks really did a lot at dissuading any further follow-up. And Rogue, now 1,000 gold up.
All right, junglers. Good job.
I mean, they were focused on the dragon. They were focused on the dragon, to be fair.
So pathetic.
But that's basically the job, though, isn't it? Put a Cataclysm down.
Yeah, they want, but that one, it was a little bit more difficult to navigate.
Okay, definitely. Let's talk itemization. It has been a topic.
At the moment, now you see him place that one up as Rogue have sort of pulled this Mountain Drake towards the bottom side of the pit. This is a great setup from Rogue.
It absolutely is. Does Lurox fancy himself a steal? Call the Forge God comes out as the engaged tool, multiple knockouts, 1,100 HP on the dragon. He's inside the pit. It's picked up by Rogue, though, and that was a fantastic shockwave. Rogue, although turning it around, there's so much damage on the Shulker. Trading kills back and forth. Hansama's going to clean up house, and Finn will finalize control of this game. Look at the stack in the bottom lane. Odo can do nothing but watch yet another tower fall in Shulker. Yeah. They are now with their back to safety. They won't be able to open up the inhibitor turret, but they will be able to secure the mid outer. So now, last tower on the outside remaining. You have to anticipate probably one more Baron and then try to look for the inhibitors unless they can catch Shulker out.
Yeah, and this has sort of been the standard of them off the tower because Abadaga was trying to clear an extra wave in the top side, but Shulker were probably expecting Rogue to go back for the Mountain Drake. Instead, they're still here to finish the tower. Yeah,
definitely, and they managed to escape every single skill shot. It's just about to fall, I think, yeah, as Inspired will finally take that one down. 2 mountains to Rogue.
But we're at a point now where Finn is still out CSing him because that's just how the game is played.
Yeah, now we're going to see Larssen chasing. Goes down the cleanse, Cannon Barrage to help out as well. Shockwave,
just auto attack him.
Not yet fired. Larssen held on to that one. Now Odoamne, he actually TP'd in behind Larssen. Larssen will get support from Hansama and Finn. Still holding on to that shockwave. Larssen hasn't fired it yet. Hansama will look to finish off the kill. Wild Growth used to keep Odoamne alive. Lurox running for his life. Odoamne, yes, you're standing, but for how much longer? Here comes Inspired. Now Odoamne is going to go low. Larssen still untouched. Damage onto Hansama. He stays alive thanks to the support from Vander. Nukes is forced to flash defensively as the Sleepy Trouble Bubble will find one. Mikhails is on cooldown, and Inax, despite the Moonlight Vigil, it's not doing anything. He's zoned away by Finn, and Hansama is picking and choosing the Shulker members he wants to kill. Inax is left alone and will be cut down eventually. Let's see how much damage he can put out.
Yeah, just wait till Hansama lands 1 Q and it's all over.
Yeah, definitely. Hansama.
Wait!
That's a lot of damage. It's not done yet. I wrote his death warrant, but he's still alive. Inax is looking to get a second. He gets a double kill. The lifesteal, the death stars. What is happening? What? Inax is turning around to Hansama. Here comes Nukes. That is incredible. Inax.
Powerful items.
Okay, so if the shockwave lands, this dance can only do so much. Abadage continues to fire out those paddle
shield on him, though.
He's absolutely massive. Inax is still stepping forward. He's trying to chase down Hansama. The final chapter has come out. There's the engage from Odo. He manages to get a knockup onto Inspired. That's a kickback. No, it's Larssen, in fact, that gets tagged. Shockwave only catches Odo. It doesn't matter. But Inax is being focused down. But who's doing the focusing? That's already a kill. What? 1 for 1. Inax stays alive. He's turning onto Hansama, but he can't burn through more. There was enough members of Rogue.
Still going to try and go for the steal. The soul would be big, but if he dies, that's an immediate Baron.
Star goes in. That was very...
We'll get the second one and then close out. And they are still on pace to be able to do that. But importantly for Shaw, but Inax can out-sustain it, and that is where the team fight will swing.
All right, let's see what Inax can do. Managed to catch out Inspired. He escapes with his life for now, but look at the shockwave. It's flashed away from. Inax is going for the win. He manages to get killed to Larssen. He's turned his attention to Finn. The powder cake's on enough, but here comes Inspired over over the wall. With the help of Finn, they shut him down. And now Rogue are looking to clean up. They've got themselves 3, and Hans Sama is still full HP. Inax went for the game-winning play, but he got shut down.
It was so close to winning the 1v1, though, and now Rogue, they've got the power. They're going to be able to march into the base and very likely finish this one off here. It is 30-plus seconds until Inax returns the Rift, and Hans Sama is going to be unstoppable.
Oh, my word. What a game. What a performance in that team fight. 3 item Aphelios. These gentlemen and everybody else. The Baron buff is still going. Abadag is trying to clear out these waves as best he can, but Hans Sama and the unkillable
What's that cannon minion doing? Get over here!
By the way, unkillable Vanda, 2-0-15. Let's see if he can finish the game unscathed. You have to feel that he will. True Shot Barrage almost takes down Abadag. The Nexus turret is about to fall. Odo Wamne gets cut
Inax
down.
is alive.
Now,
it's not over.
Okay, but the inhibitor will get taken out. Inax is pushing forward, white-blue. White swap there around, puts a turret down, and Hans Sama then wisely starts to back out. The
Finn is teleporting into the top lane.
Is thrown down. They're going for 3 inhibitors here, Ender.
Yeah, so Rogue are going to back away from this one for the time being. Finn takes that solo, and the minions may be able to do the trick. They're going to be able to knock it out, and Larson already running back from the base off the respawn. 30 seconds until Odo comes back. It is about to be a 5v4 inside of the base, and Inax does not have the best guns.
No, he doesn't. Inax is getting chunked down, though. Mystic Shot after Mystic Shot is landing. The regen is working, though. Inax is now starting to get back to full HP, but he needs some more defense in front of him. Lurox tries to put some damage down onto Inspired. It simply doesn't work. Inax gets dunked down. He's locked inside. No flash available. The Shockwave pulls him back. It's done. It's done. Rogue have shut down Schalke. They were in control most of the game, but it was a dramatic finish. Schalke show they've got some teeth.
Yeah, I mean, Inax tried to make that a little spicy there towards the end, but I think at the end of the day, Rogue outdrafted and get Nuke Duck out of this middle lane and set up to play around, presumably Alfari, given this matchup.
Oh, man, and it's going to be the Aatrox now locked in. Okay, so let's zoom out, look at the 5-mans, their composition.
Their wards, and then sort of go their separate ways, and then the other duo will then reply. So they see multiple people down bot side, and now they're up top lane to go for the dive.
Oh, Dandan's in so much trouble. Phase Dive is available for Nuke Duck. He's going to chuck out the Time Winder. Alfari's using all the abilities. A lot of damage from Dandan onto Alfari, and as the tower is about to kill him, also
he does
escape
that.
Nuke.
His game is over.
Oh, so difficult in the matchup as well. Now, pushing the bottom of the river, Dandan will have to run through 2 members of Origin. While that's going on, Teleport now started from Nuke Duck. The Dragon's going low. Dredgeline will find a target. Misfits pick up the second Dragon of the game, and they blow up Destiny before anything else happens. Now it's a full retreat. Empress Divide buys some time until Dandan can re-engage. Upset gets chunked down by the Acathian Rain, and the Dredgeline will not find a target. Dandan gets a knock up on Xerxes, and he's running for his life. Subjugate buys some time. He will get taken out. Misfits get the kill, the TP.
Around him, you know, DOS isn't always going to be able to peel for him. And in those moments, it will be Kaveh trying to escape from the inevitable Nuke Duck and Alfari collapse.
Yeah, it really will. And right now, there is a bit of a collapse onto Dandan. He's in trouble. There is some support from Razork. Dandan escapes with his life for now. Destiny throws out the hook, but it won't find a target. Ocean Soul is up, Dragon rather, and now Misfits looking for the engage.
Yeah, so Dandan's trying to reset and then teleport back into this fight. He doesn't have ultimate, but the rest of his team minus DOS do. Can Razork get the steal?
We're gonna have to find out. Misfits were able to do it last time around. OG are in there, Razork's inside the pit. It's going very low. Razork goes up, but the Death Sentence finds the target. Origin are able to pick up the Dragon, and DOS is forced to flash for his life. Razork dies inside the pit, and now DOS is going to get run down. Dandan is moving back, and this time it doesn't work out for Misfits.
Yeah, that's a really pivotal fight there for Origin. We've seen twice now the team that
for a collapse. We're nearly 20 minutes in, and we have a competitive game. 2 Dragons to 1, 3 kills to 2. Despite Dandan being put very far behind early on, Misfits were able to rally and bring it back. Now Xerxes and Destiny gonna look for a little bit of damage onto Febivin. Despite the death sentence in the flame, nobody could take the Lantern. Emperor's Divide will buy some time, and Febivin is able to escape with his life. But Destiny, and a little bit more timely with that, Upset could have arrived, and Febivin is able to escape, but at the cost of his flash. Now, while that's going on, Blade of the Rune King Renekton
He did land a good hook, and then Upset's ultimate is ultimately the damage that forced Febby to have to flash away from Xerxes. Meanwhile, bot side, a lot of the same on their side. So that's why these fights can get really, really messy, because it is individuals trying to pop off.
It is indeed.
Oh,
That's a death sentence to Kobe. He's not taken down just yet. The exhaust buys time. Killer Instinct sends him to safety.
He's on a ward.
Oh my word. Upset's going to try find and hunt him down. Doesn't work out just yet.
Look at this Alfari flank coming around on towards Misfits. They have a jungler and go for a 5 versus 4 fight.
Oh my word, with the Azir, with the Kai'Sa, they can burn through this so quickly. This is how they lost to Fnatic inside the pit. The Baron's going low. Nukeduck's trying to do what he can. And it is picked up by, I can't quite see that just yet. As we turn our attention, it's Misfits. They get it. They managed to secure it. DOS is running for his life. Nukeduck is trying to dive onto Febiven. He's got the Sand Soldiers doing work as a True Shot Barrage helps out. And as Nukeduck goes forward, thanks to the Hourglass, the flash flay from maybe in terms of ease of execution, because frankly they both seem very complex.
So the thing is, I really like the backline of Azir plus Kai'Sa. Nukeduck, though, trying to jump on towards Kobbe.
He is really trying. Killer Instinct is still available for Kobbe. He's got the shield. The Chrono Break goes backwards as Dandan is going to end up being the target. DOS throws out his ultimate. Dandan stays alive, gets the knock up onto Destiny. He's down to 200 HP. Kobbe can't find the Cathian Rain, and the Mystic Shots won't find a kill. Now Razok is flashless, and he's trying to push it back, but thanks to Misfits re-engage, they get the tower.
They're going to get the tower now. Alfari is considering TPing in towards the fight. He's just going to be going for that inner tower, while Dandan also comes on down here. So both top laners do have TP. They can enter, and there's great TP flank wards for Alfari if he wants to make the play.
Febiven just picked up the blue buff from behind. That's a kickback onto Xerxes. The dredge line will catch him as well. Waiting for the TP for Alfari is not happening yet. Parallel convergence.
Look at Upset!
Upset missed the Mystic Shot. Kobbe survives because the Mystic Shot did not find its target. Upset gets taken up by Febiven, and now Alfari is TPing in to a 4 versus 5. He's going to be forced away. Febiven flashes. The Emperor's Divide locks him inside the jungle. Misfits won the fight, and I really want to see, had that Mystic Shot connected with Kobbe, I think it would have killed him.
I mean, but I feel like it's a huge misstep right there from OG. Alfari waited so long on the TP. It looked like Upset was trying to make all the plays by himself. We're not on the same page with Alfari coming in. They certainly could have found kills. Now it's just Nukeduck trying to stall out and clear away the wave, but he can't do it. The turret is going to go down, and Misfits are going to try to keep on going.
What a fantastic passage of play here for Misfits. 4,000 gold up. The inhibitor in the top lane is just about to go down, and Febiven's shifting sand.
Look at this. 3 items completed for Febby and Kobbe. Febby, though, getting caught out.
Yeah, he is. Emperor's Divide is available to buy some time. He's going to be able to slide away. Still putting out the damage. They haven't got the CC. They haven't got the follow-up. Nukeduck is going to be the target, and Febby will go down to Xerxes and Alfari, but at what cost? That's a 1-for-1. Now Dandan's trying to dissuade and interrupt the back line. He gets caught by the death sentence and still gets a knock up onto Upset. He manages to use an humble dash to get to safety. There goes the kick onto Nukeduck. He will be able to find the lantern in just a moment. The dredge line catches a wall, I think. Wasn't able to catch Nukeduck. It's a 1-for-2, and Misfits unlock Dragon.
Yeah, it's a great collapse there from Misfits. Febby saying, I can stall, I can stall. Again, it's 3-4 melee champions trying to funnel in against an Azir, so sure. Febby.
And this is one of the most even games that we have seen. Despite a minor lead for Misfits, it could still flip backwards. Baron, again, Upset, Destiny, Nukeduck are near the pit. Smite is available, and Misfits will pick this one up. Now DOS connects with the dredge line. That's a golden Nukeduck for now. Here comes Xerxes. Mystic Shots are being fired into the pit. There's not many flashes available. DOS will get caught. Kobbe uses Killer Instinct to the backside. He's able to force Nukeduck's ultimate away. Now Xerxes the next target. Kobbe's running him down. The Emperor's Divide will not be able to lock anyone against the wall. Flash over the wall from Xerxes, running for his life. Destiny's dead in the back line. DOS did not die. DOS stayed alive the entire time, and Misfits get 2.
And there's minions still inside the base, Trevor. This is going to be GG for Misfits. All they have to do is keep pushing in towards the top lane, in towards the base. Nukeduck's low. They've got to reset. They've got to find themselves time, because Misfits are so strong. Kobbe and Febiven are going to go just rampage through this base.
Fantastic game of League of Legends so far in Origin. Now trying to defend a 5 versus 3 with Baron minions. Surely it is done. Misfits have got another kill. They find a 4th. They've got the ace. They've got the Nexus turret. And Misfits take down Origin.
I love it, Trevor. Top of the standings. It's like rock, paper, scissors over here. Who's going to beat who? Misfits taking down a huge win against OG right there.
Last year when he was playing for Giants. And Sion will be the last lock for KazaLoLLCShighlights in the top lane. So it is going to be a mid lane Jace.
Yes, and I like the adaptation. We talked about it being flexible. By putting it into Galley, good teleport from Melitza does dissuade that dive. Caps loses CS as a result of it as well. Now Labrov taking a lot of damage here.
Gonna get chunked out just a little bit. The fight comes out, but Caps is already on his way towards the bottom lane. NG is gonna be here first. And remember, Mickey, no flash, no exhaust, no way away from the body slam, and there's first blood. Now, teleport's gonna come in from Wonder. Caps is already here with his teammate. Jankos coming down through the river, and NG is gonna get caught out. That gift will be given over to Perks as he secures it with the final auto attack. And Comp and Labrov will be. Vitality of being so aggressive in the bottom lane is NG is on the Dragon. He almost dies for it. He will be able to secure it with a little bit of help from Melitza. That's the first major objective going. He coordinates the team, and you've seen a couple of times here, he's noticed that the enemy jungler is on the opposite side of the map, and then he's been able to secure these objectives for his team. There is a fight going on. Caps is going to get kicked back here in the middle of the lane, and the Ignite goes down, but a great hook comes out as well. Here comes the Moonlight Vigil. That's not going to connect with the train of pain. Finds its destination, and Mickey will pay the price. NG did get the ripped out. It's going to go in for the fight. Continues the battle in this mid lane as Caps falls. Good flash away from Labrov. There's the hook onto Wonder, and KazaLoLLCShighlights gets another kill onto Jankos. Wonder tries to dash across the wall. He's straight on Comp, but Comp just pull back the spears, just rip them through the heart of Ornn if you want to get that kill. Wonder's going to try and chase his way away, but the Predator is on its way. There's no flash. The Bellows Breath is available, but it just walks him back into his death. And Vitality
taking a little bit too much damage there as the bot lane gets pushed in from Vitality.
Just trying to get a bit of a chunk here. He's going to knock Mickey away from the team. Comp is on his way as well, and there's Mickey's just going to get hooked up. The rest of G2 say, okay, Mickey, I'm sorry, but the reason you're playing Tahm Kench is to save us, and you can do that by dying in the river. Comp will be given the kill. He's on a killing spree now, and there goes the Rift Herald down mid. Vitality are trying to break open this turret and break open this game.
Yeah, the coordination from G2 seems a little bit off right now as Vitality are just picking them apart. They have good lane assignments, they're pushing out their waves appropriately, and they just catch Mickey out. We should fight for now.
Of course, the important thing about getting these Drakes in a timely fashion is you keep that clock ticking towards the soul.
Yep.
It's going to be an Ocean Soul this game.
Test that objective. G2 are committing their duo towards the top side to try and secure the towers. Oh, look at the damage from Melitza.
Chunks out Jankos already. Not that much tankiness on Jankos. Melitza's gone. Yumu's first, and here comes Cabo. Mickey is having a whale of a time, just continually
Flash, then Perks gets exposed. You know, in any case, he's held onto it for a while.
Perks is pretty exposed right here as well.
Yes, he is.
NG with a good flank across, lands the body slam, lands the cast. Perks tries to heal up, and Mickey is there just in time. He eats him up. Perks healed up with the Severum and that Moonlight Vigil. Now they're trying to turn it around, but Labrov once again hits a great play. The Fate's Call drags him out of the hero's entrance, and Caps is a little bit too heroic, a little bit too late. KazaLoLLCShighlights though is going to get knocked over the call of the Forge God. Once again, Labrov hits a hook across the wall and goes in with a play, and now Comp's going to open up. Spear after spear after spear into the backs of G2. They have to run down towards the...
Freezing because there's nothing to play for, and there's no need to just keep giving farm to the enemy team, so you can kind of argue that yes, you can concede it to get some gold into your back pocket, and right now what G2 is doing is they're trading a tower in order to trade for pressure, so they're trying to get a little bit more gold back right now, and Vitality are going to pick up this objective, and it takes them closer to the Dragon Soul, which of course will put them in a very good position. Well, as mentioned, the Baron is up and available right now, but that's not the primary objective that they want, so giving an opportunity then for G2 to find a team fight where they can actually...
Oh, here it goes. NG just running straight into the taunt. He might be dead before he can even get anything off. Labrov's going to land a hook onto Mickey, but here comes the pain train from the backside as we can see KazaLoLLCShighlights trying to get on towards them. Court of the Forge God comes out, but KazaLoLLCShighlights and Melitza are just ripping through the backline. It's not even about Comp anymore. It's about Melitza and KazaLoLLCShighlights working as a duo to kill off the backline. Cabo gets a double. Wonder's going to fall, and it's going to be Melitza or Cabo who secures him. A 4-for-2 exchange in favor of Vitality. They've got 20 seconds on the Dragon if they want it. That's an Ocean Soul, Verius.
It's G2 that start the fight, but it's Vitality that finishes it, and they executed upon that beautifully. KazaLoLLCShighlights just diving onto the backline. Execution at Sion, getting that kill onto Perks. Caps looking for a sneaky play. I don't know if he can one-shot Comp, but he will find him.
Gonna try to, but Comp is just running the opposite direction. Caps is gonna try and get the one-shot, but a good flash away from the Justice Punch, and Comp goes on a rampage. Yet to die. And upset the apple cart. Looking for the steal, but already the smite comes down. Vitality to be 6,000 gold ahead at the 25-minute mark to have an Ocean Soul to now have a Baron. this is such a transformation. This is like Schalke in spring to Schalke in summer level of transformation for this team.
Exactly. I think Vitality played extremely well in the early game. They found a very good fight around the mid lane, and I think that they've continuously found good fights, and they've done a great job of accelerating the pace of the game. And one of the big criticisms we had for Vitality last split was that they could only really play around KazaLoLLCShighlights.
As he's able to get away, the face call comes out. Caps dodges it with a Justice Punch. That was actually beautiful, but the play comes in. Caps is just going to get demolished. He tried to do everything he could. Mechanically, it was brilliant, but
3 members of G2 left alive, but with how strong Vitality are, they can just run through the base. They have a wave stacking up in bot lane as well. They'll likely take that. And then Vitality, they're on track to take down G2 and get a big win.
What a transformation. They're going to come down towards this bottom lane. They've already taken the mid lane in here. KazaLoLLCShighlights has prepped the wave, pushing in. They're going to be able to take this turret as well. Jankos now back alive. Caps on his way in just 4 seconds time. And it might stall out the game. A 5v5 perhaps is not what Vitality want as of yet. They're going to back away.
On ending out this game. Very impressive performance from Vitality. That big early advantage in the mid lane, they were able to keep the snowball going. They've at every single opportunity been able to outplay G2, and they're on track to ending this Super Week 2-1. Only 1 tower remains, 1 inhibitor remains. They still have a bit of time left on their Baron buff. They're going to keep the pressure up. But Vitality, patient hook lands.
Mickey has no flash. Remember, he burned it in the bottom lane, and now Vitality can push in the final lane here, but there are supers double in the bottom lane. One coming through mid in just a few moments' time. LeBron once again landing the hook, and NG goes in, goes golden, and perhaps that's the gold meta. Perks ults over to Narnia in entirely the wrong direction. He's gone. So is Jankos, so is Caps, so is any hope G2 had of winning this game. Vitality, in probably the biggest upset of the weekend, are going to take down G2 and stake a claim for playoffs in an incredible performance.
Game from Vitality. The big question we had coming into the game was, can they get an early advantage and can they run away with it? At first, things looked a little shaky. Their bot lane got forced off of the 2v2 in the bot lane. They were being pressured away from their tower, and the moment they made that swap, the moment they found that mid... Yes, they can get that from the AD carry if they go for a Sivir. We have not seen a Sivir for a while.
No, I'm going to find out when it last was, Vedius, while you continue to talk.
So, I was talking about an ability to actually through. XL with a slight gold advantage right now, largely coming from the mid lane differential. And you can also see Nemesis prioritize the big point of contention. And
Nemesis doesn't have TP. He doesn't have TP. The Rift Tower is going to come down, but XL, they want this fight. They're looking to fight when their Syndra is strongest. And Whippo eaten up by Hillisang. First kill is going to go across as Thresh goes down. Cries, though, with the Hemo play. Patrick trying to get the damage down, but he can't quite get it. Whippo falls, so has Torre. If Fnatic had fought around this dragon, you would have wanted him to have that little bit extra gold. Oh, okay. Meanwhile, XL are playing down towards this bottom side. Torre with the hook has the lantern. Kadra's going to come across the wall here as well. Hillisang, no flash, no exhaust, no real way out of this one. He's going to pop the thick skin underneath the turret, but it's just one more auto attack that's needed. Kadral lands the axe in the back.
Sitting with a healthy gold lead at the moment, but that might change. Is it special? I think he's going to die.
Does have the unleashed power, but doesn't have a life.
Nope.
And you know, I guess special can get it as he comes up through the tri-bush.
I mean, it's not seeing anything anyway, right?
Yeah, but you kill him. That's gold.
I mean, I agree. It's also a bit of experience too.
Oh, yeah. That is true. That is true.
Yep.
Can you remember the good old days when Kadral behind enemy lines in the jungle near this red, the teleport coming in? Hillisang flashes forward. He's looking for that acquired taste. He's going to lick up special, knock him back straight into the shockwave, and goodbye, Syndra. That is a great fight, great pick there for Fnatic. Kadra's going to get the lantern out, and this should be Fnatic's dragon.
What could have been a great opportunity for XL actually ends up in disaster as Hillisang recognizes it with the flash gone from special. They can get a punish. Now Selfmade looking for Patrick. Doesn't have the Gragas ultimate though. Ooh, reckless.
Yeah.
Yeah, forces the flash out from Patrick.
Oh, no.
I don't think, well, Selfmade even used his flash.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can understand why they would be pretty committed to believing.
Yeah.
Lane towers getting very low. The Baron is becoming a point of contention. I imagine the next big fight will be around this Drake, or it could be in the bot lane.
Yeah, Christ is going to get body slammed. He has no vision around here. Pops the Sanguine Pool. Where are you going to go? You're flashing the wall? He's trying to get out with a phase rush. He turns it back around. The Hemo Plague has been popped as well, and Cries, he's ticking away, but he heals up. I don't know how you get out of this one. I'm pretty sure you just get chased down. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Angry Monkey Cries goes down in the end. Did waste some time. And Whippo will be able to push in that wave. Special's going to get a turret in the top lane for the time that was spent down toward that bottom lane. But Whippo has so much magic resist and is going for a Death's Dance just to top it up as well. So it's going to be very hard for Cryz to play that 1v1. Patrick pops the ultimate here. Got to go fast as he speeds his way into the mid lane, and XL get their third tower of the game. Goal pretty even, although it's a slight lead for Fnatic as they take that tower.
Cloud Drake. I think this is great for Gangplank, especially. I think having his ultimate on available more often is extremely valuable if you get it to 40%.
His flash, which is so important for a later team fight. I'll give him some credit there. That was well escaped by Patrick and by Torre, but they are going to have to sacrifice at least one turret in mid, probably a couple, as Fnatic are going to try and up the tempo of this game. We've gone from Adagio to Rapido. Can't remember my musical tempos that well, but I hope those were right. They don't know he's there. Look at it, he's already got the ball onto Patrick, and now the shockwave. Oh, Patrick flashes away from it, and they're going to try and turn onto Nemesis, but the flank comes in from Reckless. In the pit is self-made. Patrick, there's no way you survive this. Reckless takes him out. Now it's Cryz and Torre versus the world, but Torre is down. A triple for Reckless, the Baron for Fnatic, and XL have made one of their classic mid-game blunders.
I think that was just a very easy punish for Fnatic. The way XL were concerned, they felt like the game was getting away from them and they wanted to try and take that gamble. It doesn't pay off. Kill score now 8-2 in favor of Fnatic, and they're in full control of this game. Not looking to end it right now, but they're dead set on their way. Side lane, he was that strong point, getting those core optimizations, and now they're looking for Patrick. He gets one shot by Selfmade as Selfmade dances on his body. Fnatic now looking to end the game.
So I believe the Cannon Barrage will proc the Spell Shield.
Yeah.
So if you pop it and then he pops Spell Shield, it's like, oh no, okay, sorry, that's going to be popped before I come in with a Body Slam. So that's really good coordination from Fnatic, and now they are coordinating a push down the middle lane. XL, you held on for a long time, but it feels like death knells for you right now. Hook's going to land, but the shockwave comes down. Torre goes out of here. And a double kill, a triple kill for Reckless. Give him the quadra. Cry's gonna flash away and try and stop it from happening. But this is why you don't give Barris to Reckless. He is 6-0-3, dominating this game, and Fnatic will top the table, undefeated with Rogue.
Overall, very solid game from Fnatic. It felt like that XL, they had a couple of tools that they could have been using in the early game with the likes of the Thresh. They had a Syndra Olaf that they could have been very aggressive with, and while Special was building up advantage.